Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to take a journey through the cosmos? Are you ready to see the dimensional doorways to reality? The original video recordings that we call eyes, which shows you that you are a true reflection of the universe, and that the universe is you, and you are the universe. Are you ready? You know what they say, as above, so below. Are you ready to go? Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Peace and blessings, family.
Y'all, are y'all ready for my cosmic love? Are y'all ready for Brother Adinkra's cosmic love? Are y'all ready for cosmic love? It's real, y'all. It's real. It's real. It's real. That's right. Welcome to the Spiritual Vault. I am Wunam, aka Nikki Love, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer.
And I'm Brother Adinkra, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer.
And y'all probably said, where the hell y'all been at? Man, we've been busy.
We've been real busy, y'all.
Busy. Upgrading, doing extra work, getting extra business. So we here though. We're coming back in full force. We getting everything organized so we can set this up right, okay? So let me put that on pause, y'all. Let me put that on. All right. Okay. So everybody been okay? Y'all, what's going on in y'all neck of the hood?
Well, let's see who we got on the chat. We got Nzinga, Melissa K. We got 6 Point Dweller.
6 Point Dweller. Peace and blessings, my brother. I know all is well.
We got Pinky Lee. Peace and blessings. We got Crystal Green. How you doing? Crystal Green. We got Alan Johnson. We got Harold Goodrich. We got C. Thomas, Miss Erica. How y'all doing tonight, family? How y'all doing tonight?
All right, hold on, y'all. We got to go through Facebook. We got Candy Ray, my little sister from another mother, my spiritual little sister. We got Mia. We got Yamoja, my other sister. Okay. We have Saketma, my other sister. Rita, my other sister. I got a lot of sisters, y'all. Y'all know that, right? They're all my sisters. That's right. All right. Corey. Hey, Corey. I know all is well. We got Angela D. Payne. And we got, let me see, Nepis. Hey, Nepis. And that's it, y'all, on Facebook for now. Y'all, oh, more people done came in. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. All right. Y'all been okay? Okay, so before we do July predictions, we want to know what's going on in your neck of the hood because they're starting to reclose everything again. We supposed to take a trip, out of town, and we actually
Had to postpone
it because they start closing stuff down again.
They start locking down the states we were thinking about going to.
Right, we was thinking about going to have fun. Can y'all hear? Can everybody hear?
White, peace and blessings. Harold Goodrich says, good cosmic nectar rising.
Good cosmic nectar rising, my brother. How are you? Oh, that's another thing. We'll talk about that after we do the predictions. The heliacal rising and some other stuff we want to talk about after we do the predictions. So, Brother Adinkra, I'm going to let you do your, how we do. You
okay,
get the energy
I'm going to give y'all the energy that's going to be presented this month. And so, first I'd just like to say this month is going to be kind of it's gonna be almost the same energy. Well, I ain't gonna say the same energy, but a lot of the energy that was presented last month is gonna be still lingering around this month until the end of the month. Mid to the end of July is gonna be around. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Well, I see this month, as y'all know, those who been keeping up with us. We've been really talking about a lot of people that's been getting exposed for being unrighteous, and this month is no different. There's going to be another month of the unrighteous people, mainly the super rich and the elite that were doing things they had no business doing. They're going to be getting exposed, and they're going to be dealing with some energy. They're going to be dealing with some energy returning to them.
That's right.
Cosmic energy. We'll just leave it at that. Cosmic
and
energy,
spiritual energy,
cosmic energy. Yeah,
all kind of. They're about to get their asses whooped. Okay, y'all. It is what it is. They're about to get whooped in every direction, north, east, south, west, and east, and this whatever, north, south, east, west. Okay.
And what I see with this too is one of the things I do see. You know how we always say, my wife always say, family, y'all need to start, instead of using that energy to hurt each other, the family. Y'all need to start dealing with these people these people that are unrighteous. I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of black people that are spiritual are actually doing spiritual work to correct some of these things that are being done to black people. Some of these things that are being done to children. A lot of people around the globe are actually going to their altars and asking their spirits to deal with these people for being unrighteous. That's why a lot of them are being exposed. And one of the things that I was picking up, it was earlier this week, was because so many of us have been talking to these beings, not just us, to these cosmic beings, and calling on our ancestors and pleading with our cosmic family to come fix what's wrong with this earth, that they actually heard our call.
That's right.
They actually heard our call.
Right.
So, that's why I see a lot of people, getting some of their energy returned to them. Mm-hmm. I'm also seeing a lot of, with that happening, we're going to see a switch up in the energy of our people not getting justice. You're going to start slowly seeing black people start getting their justice. Now, some stuff is real on the news that you see with the going on with black people, and some of it's not. But I will say this: it doesn't matter if it's fake or real, because our people have always been the ones that have not been receiving justice. And so, with that being said, I do see that we're gonna start finally seeing some justice. You're gonna start seeing judges getting exposed. What I'm seeing too is the whole criminal system is gonna be getting, like, they're gonna start working on that next. Like they start dealing with the elite, the pedophile rings. They're gonna start working on this criminal system. A lot of y'all might not feel like that's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Also, I'm picking up a lot of I was picking up a lot of suffering coming to an end. A lot of people that just been going through so many things, one thing after another, just dealing with crisis after crisis. This is what Spirit was showing me. Those people, especially the ones that have been just keeping steadfast and just doing what they got to do, and just keeping their head forward and just keep pushing. These people, like, the end of suffering is gonna stop for them. These people are gonna start receiving their blessings. Excuse me. A lot of them are gonna start receiving their blessings, and just an end to a lot of things that our people have been going through. Now, it's not to say everybody's going to stop going through things, but we as a people, we're going to start to rise up, and we're going to start to see things change. Also, this month, what I picked up too with the energy of love, I just pick up this month is going to be a best word for it is a testy month for relationships. Like, so try not to if it's something small, family, and it's dealing with your spouse, try to just ignore it, or try to, if you can't let it go, then talk about it. But if it's something that's not really a big deal, just let it go and keep pushing, because the energy this being presented is a lot of disagreeable energy. A lot of people are frustrated. A lot of people are upset. Some people just want to break from work because not everybody got a chance to take off when they shut down the government. Some people still had to work. So I just see a lot of frustration. I see a lot of frustration energy with people for this month. And I do see some of those people that had to work, during the first shutdown. Some of these people are going to actually get a chance to relax and rest. The ones that didn't get a chance the first time. But Spirit is saying for those of you who didn't, you're gonna get your chance to recharge your battery because a lot of people have to recharge. A lot of people just been working themselves to death for years and they haven't had a chance to really sit down and think about things. I think this is one of the reasons why they've been seeing a spike in people starting their own business and doing things online, because people finally got a chance to work on something that they really wanted to work on and they couldn't because they were working 8 to 12 hours a day. But Spirit is just saying a lot of people need to rest and recharge their body. With that being said, that's the energy of the month. But one more thing that I see at the end, for everybody involved, especially those that are spiritual, people who are spiritual really need to continue to work on balancing out the physical and the spiritual. You need to, make sure that you make time for doing your spiritual work and just, even if you don't do work like us, if you like to just sit back and relax and let your mind just, relax your mind. And some of you like to meditate and do those things and just relax your mind and rest your soul. Spirit just said people just, especially here in America, we just need a total recharge. But a lot of us just really need to work on balancing out that energy, balancing out the spiritual and the physical, spiritual first, physical second. Take care of the stuff you need to do spiritually, and then the physical stuff will line up. This is what my wife always says.
I'm laughing because he's right. I always say that. Take care of the spiritual and the physical will be automatically taken care of. But I'm going to go into what I see, family. Before I do that, we're going to call on our ancestors. We're going to ask our ancestors to see through me, speak through me. We're calling on the ancient ancestors to see through me, speak through me. We're calling on our cosmic family to see through me and speak through me, to give everybody the answers that they need for this month of July. Because a lot of people have a lot of unanswered questions, and they're wondering what's really, really going on. And they're looking at the news, and the news is telling them one thing and this thing and that thing and that thing, and they're still not understanding what's going on. So with saying that, family, we're going to ask all of our ancestors to rise up and talk through me and see through me so I can give you the answers that you have that are unanswered, okay? Now, I'm going to start with the politics, what I see with the predictions with the politics. As you all know, it's a messy, messy game. It's a game, literally a game, okay, that we're watching. Do you take the politics serious? Somewhat. You should take them serious, but does it apply to you? No, because they're going to do what the hell they want to do anyway. So politics, there's still going to be the politics that take place and that goes on, okay? As my sister Amasai used to say, politics, right? So, family, it's election time, and they're wanting everybody to get elected and get started, voting. But a lot of people are wondering, who's going to win? What's going to win? I spiritually see that Trump will be in office again, but there's something going on with Biden, okay? It's going to almost look like he's neck to neck with Trump, but I see that Trump may do another term, okay? And I don't know, family. It's just a lot going on with them politics that, we need to pay attention to, but kind of let them have it. You understand? Let them deal with that, okay? There's a lot of reprimanding taking place in the political world, okay? Spirit showed me, just the other day when we were riding, Spirit showed me a lot of politicians and entertainers that were being reprimanded and punished. We were out eating, and they kept giving me the visions of these. They gave me a vision of this old white man. I don't know if he was one of the Rothschilds in the vision, but Spirit kept showing me like the Rothschilds, and it showed me an old white man just being punished, and he was sitting there crying, and it was like these beings that was around him that were actually reprimanding him, but they looked like human beings, okay? And they were being reprimanded. But I've been getting a lot of these visions that they've been showing me that these entertainers and these political people are being punished, reprimanded, executed, and sent to Guantanamo. What do you call it? Guantanamo Bay.
Guantanamo Bay.
Okay? So these are visions I got. Now, then after that, I got a list. After I kept seeing the visions, somebody sent the list of all the ones who were on there. I don't choose to go over that because it's not my problem. That's their problem. We got bigger things to worry about, okay? Because as I told you before, you know, when they speak of COVID, I always kept saying it was a spaceship. Someone sent me a video that Dr. York said that it was a spaceship that dropped some type of stuff in the air to cause sickness and problems, and it was supposed to be just for the Caucasians and, you know, whatever they said it was. I get all kind of videos in my inbox. But we're saying that, family, I told you all that I felt a lot of this was cosmic, and there's a lot that's going on in the cosmos, and they're trying to keep you blindsided with all this COVID stuff and all the things that's going on, but they're not telling you that these beings are down here and some shit is going on, and Trump actually created his space task force, and there's some fighting going on, okay? So don't get it confused. It's not a coincidence that the other day, I get one of my good friends sends a video from New York and shows that it's a storm that came to New York and was knocking down trees. Right? Knocking down trees. This is crazy now. Then you're talking about the sandstorm coming out of West Africa. See, they give you little tips and little subliminal messages that you have to pay attention to. One of our other good friends brought it up tonight, said that the sand is a representation of a superhero, which is, what's his name? The one who comes like sand.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, because I'm not into, I don't really know all the comic books.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. The superhero that actually comes like sand, and he swirls himself in sand.
He was in Spider-Man, but I can't think of his name.
Okay, somebody put his name in here.
Spider-Man movie about it.
So this is the subliminal things you all need to pay attention to. Now, we're saying that politics again, okay, I would say, you know, pretty much pay attention, but don't pay attention. Let's move on to love. Brother Adinkra says something about love being shaky this month. He's right about that. Spirit showed me that it's very important to try and, you know, kind of, you know, be humble. Be humble with your mates. That goes for men and women. Okay? Be humble with your mates. Because there is going to be some breakup this month, because there's a lot of energy that's being exchanged. And a lot of, as I told you all years ago, a lot of soulmates are being put together because they have duties and a task on this earth that they have to carry out. So with saying that, family, do be mindful of your one ships. Don't argue, don't fight, because that's the energy that's being prevented, because we're in a lot of chaotic energy right now, a lot of chaos, if y'all notice. Between the COVID, between the sandstorm, between the weather, and we'll get to the weather next, okay? There's just chaos all around us. Now, some of it you can see and some of it you can't see. But if you're a seer like me, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Because there's chaos on this land right here called America. And it's coming from the cosmic forces and the beings that's really throwing down. Okay? Don't say I didn't tell y'all so. All right? So with saying that, family, do know, because we're surrounded with chaos, you're going to be affected somewhat. I mean, physically. Okay? And be mindful of that. Relationships this month, be mindful of being humble, respectful to each other. If y'all got to go your separate ways, then do what you do, okay? Make sure it's peaceful, and go to your ancestors and ask them to allow it to be peaceful, okay? Weather. Jennifer Rose, Sandman. Okay, that's his name, Sandman. All right, there you go, Jennifer. Thank you, Sandman. So it's saying that now, a windstorm. What's so different about this windstorm? Sandstorm that's coming from West Africa. Now, as you all know, that the sandstorm is supposed to actually help to humble the hurricanes, okay? But, they're not pushing that part of it. They're pushing the part about the sandstorm hitting the southeast real soon and fast, okay? Now, they're saying it already hit Puerto Rico. They showed pictures of it in Puerto Rico, and there was a lot of sand in the air. They're saying that this sandstorm could cause respiratory problems, okay? Thank you for the donation, Erin. It can cause respiratory problems, okay? So with saying that, we got to be mindful, family, that you got between them now saying that this is the swine flu, and then you got the sandstorm that's supposed to cause additional respiratory and health problems. You got to kind of sit back and say to yourself, what's really going on, ancestors? What's really going on? You see, because I don't know about all that. There's something going on that's brewing up under this that we're going to find out real soon. Okay? But I'm going to tell you like this. I do need you all, as I told you all before, to do invest in some survival kits. Okay? Do invest in some survival kits. I was on Amazon the other day. See, we have a whole bunch of stuff, but I like to, I'm like a hoarder a little bit, right, y'all? And I like to make sure that we have extra shit, you know what I mean? So with saying that, they have a lot of stuff on Amazon, emergency kits for earthquakes and hurricanes, okay? And they're not expensive. Get you some tents if you got to sleep outside. The tents were only $18, y'all. Get about 4 or 5 of them for your family. So there's a lot that's getting ready to come down with this weather, but it's just not that. They're talking about the sandstorm, and it's supposed to humble the hurricanes, but the hurricanes are coming. And I'm going to tell you like this, starting the second week of July. The second week of July on down to the second week of August, we are going to see some brutal weather. And it doesn't matter where you're at, it's going to be northwest, east, and south. So you all need to get ready because the weather is going to be crazy. Okay? It's going to be crazy. Don't say I didn't tell you so. There's going to be more tornadoes. There's going to be tornadoes in places where people are not used to getting tornadoes. Okay? Real talk. Like New York. Who came, excuse me, y'all, came through and started knocking down the trees in New York? What really happened? Really? What happened? Not a few trees, but a bunch of trees. Okay? So we're saying that y'all pretty much get ready, because from the second week of July on, y'all going to see weather in every direction. And there's going to be some flooding. Okay? They're showing me Texas, which I think some probably already know that Texas is supposed to be flooding again. Texas is becoming the new flood zone. So if I was y'all in Texas, I would invest in some blower boats. They got blower boats on Amazon too, God damn it. I got one, we got one downstairs. Get you a blower boat and some paddles. Do not get caught up like they was in Louisiana. Do invest in the blower boat. I think I paid $36 for the blower boat, and it fits 4 people in there. So you need to order 2, at least 1 in case you got to paddle up out of there and get your family to a safe place. Because Texas is getting ready to become the new flood zone. Okay? In Atlanta, Atlanta is pretty much inland. But Atlanta's getting ready to see some stuff come to it too. And it's sort of going to be like the forces of Oya coming through Atlanta. Right? It's going to be some flooding, but not as much as because it's so inland. You're just going to see a lot of overhead stuff going on in Atlanta. Right? So there's going to be a lot of weather. Again, do understand this. Weather is coming bully, and it's going to be hot as hell and humid. You're going to feel a lot of heat, so you better make sure if you got respiratory problems, sinus, all that, like I'm dealing with now, make sure you stay in the house if you don't have to go out, okay? Because it's going to be very, very humid. It's going to be hot unlike before. So, my cousin Cha-Cha, he has a way of teasing us, talking about when it's cold. Oh, it's 107 in Arizona. Well, Cha-Cha, I hate to bust your bubble, cousin, but it's going to be 127. That's how rise coming down for us in the next couple of weeks, okay? So it's going to be extra hot and humid. So do look out for that. So on a weather tip, y'all prepare. Do prepare. Prepare, as far as making sure you got survival kits, all that stuff, and because the lights might go out, all that stuff. Y'all make sure you prepare because the weather's getting ready to get brutal. Don't say I didn't tell y'all so. Um, what else I miss, y'all?
Did you do finance?
Finances, money, 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 money. Now, a lot of people are wondering about that second stimulus check, okay? I can only tell you what Spirit shows me. Spirit showed me that there's going to be a second one. And quite naturally, you can look this stuff up. But I'm telling you what Spirit has shown me to kind of confirm there will be a second one. But there's some stuff going on with the Federal Reserve, okay? And I told y'all before, I feel like there's some mores. I feel like there's some mores behind a lot of stuff that's going on right now. And for those who understand who the mores are and know what they're about, you know what I mean, okay? You know what I'm talking about. So with saying that, there's gonna be more money to come. But let me tell you something, folks. If you get some money, okay, do take care of your business. Don't go buying. Okay, I had a lady call me. We were talking today, and I did a loan for the SBA because we own businesses. Okay, so you can do it if you own a business, but you got to do what's righteous. Now, this rapper in Atlanta went and did a loan and claimed 50 employees and got a whole bunch of money back, buying cars and every goddamn thing else. I'm like,
really?
See, y'all the ones who make it bad for the ones who are doing what's righteous. Okay, so I brought that up because we're going to get more money. There's something behind this. We're going to see more funds come, and there's going to be more funds. There's going to be an extension with unemployment. But let me tell y'all something. Do what's righteous. Don't take the money and go buy it unless you need it. If you have you have a job or you're doing business or you need to pay some bills, do what's righteous. Let me tell you something. I was blessed to get extra money. I went and paid off all my credit card bills. I had loans, I paid them off. I had credit cards, I paid them off. You know why? Because that's a debt that I don't have to worry about. And I can focus on making sure the bills are paid. So with saying that, family, do know that the finances is going to be good for many of us, okay? And have gratitude. Have gratitude for, being able to be home. Because the ones who are not able to be home, I feel bad for them, our essential workers. But have gratitude and be thankful that you're able to be home. And if you are home, do something positive. Do something uplifting. You even start a business if you were unfortunate to lose your job or just whatever it may be. They have a lot of online jobs you can get. A lot of stuff people can do at home. You can start your own businesses. But do something positive, especially if you're getting money from pandemic unemployment or something like that. If you're getting free money, do something positive with your money. Do something righteous with it. Don't go spend it on $10,000 worth of clothes and and all kind of shit. Okay? But money will be good. The money will be good. They're going to be making sure that we're taken care of, but it's going to be up to you to make sure you do right with your money. Okay? It's going to be up to you. So finances will be good for a lot of people. And make sure you don't take advantage and just pay your bills. Pay your rent, pay your mortgage, whatever it may be. Don't take advantage, okay? So finances this month for the July I see all the way up until at least September. Finances is going to be good. It'll be a head start for some people. So do have gratitude for one and take advantage of, being able to get money like this to help you out to do what you need to do. What else did I miss?
Health. Did you do health?
Health. Oh boy, y'all. As I told y'all, it's going to be a hot and humid. This is going to be a time for you all to focus on your health, okay? Especially respiratory, okay? Now, with saying that, drink a lot of water. Get some rest. Like we ain't been getting rest because we've been so busy working. But get some rest and start listening to your body. Spirit is saying to listen to your body. Your body will tell you everything you need and everything you don't need, okay? So do pay attention to your health. If you have some health problems, a lot of people are afraid. I hate to say this to my fellow colleagues that I used to be in the medical field, y'all, but guess what? People scared to come to the hospital. People scared to come to the doctors. So I'm hearing a lot about people being afraid. They're like, I'm not going to the hospital so they can kill me with COVID. People are really afraid to go to the hospital. Real talk. So with saying that, you know, a lot of people are also turning to alternatives. I noticed that as well. So alternative medicine, because nature does provide everything that you need to sustain life. I'm going to say it again. Nature provides everything that you need to sustain life. However, don't neglect. Don't neglect not going because you're afraid. Okay? Because you have some people that could be really, really sick, and they're so scared because they think they're not going to make it out. They're going to die of COVID. They won't get checked out. And I don't blame them. You know what I mean? You know, because they cause everybody to panic. So my thing is, your body speaks to you, and your body will tell you what it needs. Most importantly is making sure that you are best friends with water. Best friends with the spirit of water. Drink enough of it, bathe enough of it, you know what I mean? Make sure you're best friends with water. And not only on a physical tip, y'all, but also on the spiritual tip. Because when that weather comes through and them hurricanes start coming through, you want to be best friends with that water so you can say, hey, spirit of the water, move on over that way. Don't come over this way because I don't want to get wet. I don't want the roof to cave in. You know what I mean? So with saying that, family, best friends with the water. But your body's going to tell you what it needs. I notice a lot of people are dealing with digestive issues. Your digestive system is working slower. Okay? That means you probably need to cut down on certain foods and changing your diet. Your body's going to tell you, look here, don't eat no more chicken. You going to eat chicken? All right, I'm going to sit right at the top of your goddamn stomach, okay? And then you don't want to listen because you want to be greedy. Okay? No, listen to your body. Remember, our bodies, as well as all of this is going on, this is what I was telling y'all, as well as all of this is going on, your body is going through a transformation. Why is that getting blurry? Your body's going through a transformation. Okay? So, as well as all of this is going on, do pay attention. So, pretty much overall health, you listen to your body. If you don't feel good, take your butt to the doctors if you don't want to go to the hospital. Because a lot of people are afraid. And it's okay. But don't neglect what you need with your physical body if you're not feeling well, okay? All right, family. Do we look, everybody on YouTube, do we look blurry? Because the camera's showing that we're kind of blurry.
Y'all know it just slowed down.
Yeah, it's showing that we're kind of blurry. All right, now, family. Brother Dinkwa's going to go on because I got to take a sip of water. My mama died. He's going to go on with, what did you want to talk about, Brother Dinkwa?
That's weird.
What did you say you wanted to talk about? Just came in town. He got to keep, look here, Erica, tell him to put a mask on his face. He needs to wear a mask, okay? Tell him to put a mask on and to try to stay in the house. These little things you can put on your face and wear shit. Keep a mask on his face. On YouTube, can you see it's good? Because we got, okay, it's back. It's good? Okay. All right, so, all right, let me see. We're going to go on and let y'all ask some questions because I see we got a question. I lost 3 children. I got molested. I got beaten. Her children will be scared for life because, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Because Brother Dinker's over here doing something. I need to answer the questions right. Okay. Brother Dinker, what's this question? What happened? He's on there now?
He ain't on there now, but he was running.
All right. Come on, what's the question? People waiting. What's the question?
The only thing I had was, I wanted to talk about, let me see if it...
There's a question that was asked.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
What I wanted to talk about was, there was a question that was asked. Hold on.
You started to write it.
No. I was gonna ask people about the a lot. I was talking about how people are gonna start getting exposed. It was a judge. I was looking up the article, but I couldn't find it. Mm-hmm. But in the article, they had a judge in Alabama. They had a history of giving people long sentences for speeding tickets. This one lady, there was a black lady. She had 3 children, and what the judge did is he sentenced her to like 536 days in jail. And she had 3 children and she lost all 3 of her children, and it was bad for them because one of them got molested, and the other one went to a house where they put him in foster care. One of them got molested, and the other one got sexually molested, and the other one got physically abused and was getting beaten. And I guess the other one was okay, but it was just like now all of this came to light, and the judge that's starting to reprimand these judges for doing stuff like that. But he said he didn't know he couldn't do that because it was completely illegal what he did.
He a liar.
So
he's a liar.
But I can't find the article on it.
He's a liar. He knew he could do that. He knew. He knows the law. A judge should know the law. And if he don't, he needs to be put in the jail his damn self for 200 years.
Because he was violating federal law.
Yeah, see? So.
But he claimed he didn't know. But you know how that goes. So, let me see.
Okay, Jennifer says, when and where are we moving? It is difficult. Jennifer, what do you mean difficult? Are people not renting right now? It could be because of all that is going on and they're afraid that they're not going to get their money. So I think maybe that could be one of the problems, but I'm not sure. I don't see it till maybe September, Jennifer.
I don't know if he was. Harold Goodrich says there was a Khan and a Yoruba on a former slave grounds in the White House, near the White House. I don't know what that's about. Y'all got any questions or anything?
Was it recently? Was it recent? Because I heard that there was some elders in Africa that were doing rituals to shut stuff down over here. That's what I heard. I can't see your message. Who sent me that message?
Everybody keeps sending you. Every time we get on here, people start sending us tons and tons.
I know, messages.
Inboxes.
Any questions over there?
Okay, the video it should be good now. Cause I got it. It's clear over here now. Okay, change it back. So, y'all got any questions, family? Do y'all have any questions for tonight?
Trees fell in my neighborhood yesterday and knocked the power off. Sonia Brooks, the lights, power went off here the other day too. Went out for a second and came back on. What was you calling that? A blackout? What did you call it?
A rolling blackout.
A rolling blackout. But anybody, has that happened to anybody?
Any of y'all experiencing rolling blackouts in y'all cities or y'all states? Where y'all at?
My daughter disappointed her. San Antonio trip postponed. My daughter's birthday is Saturday. Yeah, well, we were supposed to travel too. Ours had to get postponed too. We was mad because we had a whole little itinerary set up. Mm-hmm. You had a whole week we was going to be doing nothing. And we had a trip. You cancel everything.
Yep.
All right. Will our people come out on top after all this, Wunam? Asking because a lot of people haven't turned to the ancestors yet. Honestly speaking, there's enough of us, Candy Rain, who has. And our people will come out because it's time. It's time. It's just enough is a goddamn enough. Enough is enough. I mean, for years and years and years and years, we had to go through this racism bullshit and untreated, being treated unrighteously, killed, hung. I mean, you name it, we had to go through. And we're still dealing with it. But we will come out on top. And the ancestors are not sleeping. The ancients are not sleeping. And let me tell you something. It's going to change. They're being reprimanded as we speak.
Nisha Danny says, is it safe this month for the with the pandemic going on? I was going to leave public ASAP. I got to leave. She said I got to leave public ASAP. Laugh out loud.
Is it safe what?
Is it safe to look for another job during this pandemic?
Honestly speaking, I wouldn't. I wouldn't because there's too much going on. Mm-hmm. A lot of these companies are laying people off, okay? A lot of these companies are not hiring because they don't know what's going to go on. They're unsure what's going on with the political mess, okay? So you might want to try to do something from home, as I was saying earlier. If you have a skill, if you have one skill, if you can cook some damn food and sell it. My daughter, she sells plates, okay? And she cooks. She cooks a lot of seafood plates. She sells another one. She got orders to make some, pain relieving shea butter today. She's doing her thing. We're doing our thing. I'm going to tell y'all like this, honestly speaking, We just had to order some stuff to kind of upgrade our business because we're sending out so many packages. So if you can try to do something at home, try to work for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next week we'll have we're gonna have a contest for you too.
Right. We have a contest coming up for you. Another big prize. This time it's gonna be a big one, y'all. Okay. But it'll be actually maybe Saturday. We'll come back on. We'll see. Because Spirit been keeping us busy with so many other things, but we'll see. All right.
Alan Johnson says the clouds are looking real strange in Texas.
Yeah, well.
What's going on with the clouds? C. Thomas says my sister went to McDonald's in Charlotte, North Carolina today, and they asked for exact change because they said the national shortage in coins. Golly, I ain't even realize
See
that.
what I'm saying? I told y'all there was something going on with that Federal Reserve, right? Okay. What about they putting COVID-19 app on our cell phone? How can they do that? I heard about that, Erica. I didn't know. I gotta go see where the app is at. Where the hell is the goddamn app? Show me where it's
All
at.
they gotta do is enforce the cell companies to install it on your phone.
All right.
Jana All Trade says, do you see traveling outside the country soon, especially in Africa and Europe? Well, they already said in the news yesterday and today, nobody's going to be able to travel to Europe. Europe has banned any people from coming to America.
That's right.
And so much so, Africa is ahead of curbing this virus.
Who's that?
Better than...
Hey, hold on. Hey, Big Mouth. Hey, Big Mouth. Can you hear us on the show? You're so loud. You don't want to brush his teeth now.
She's talking to the baby.
But she's loud. Okay, you want to brush your teeth, okay? All right. You know we on the show. Cut it out, God damn it.
So yeah, but Africa's doing better at that than containing the virus than the United States.
That's true about the clouds. It's in the settings, health app. We all got it. Oh, really? Okay. Under the health apps. Okay, so I got to go look at that. My son's school. Okay, somebody said a lot of... Okay, hold on. Y'all hitting with the questions. Do y'all see schools opening back up next month? You know, I don't think so. And if they do, I think they're going to give parents the options of staying home.
Mia Brooks
and homeschooling or virtual homeschooling.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know he was. Mia Brooks said they recently put out in the media that there are 36 alien civilizations in the Milky Way. Really? Where did you see that at, Mia Brooks?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Walmart and grocery stores need stockers. It looks like I seen an article saying that all the Walmarts were closing down. I don't know how true it is, but it was on Google. All the Walmarts were closing down. How can they do that? Erica, they do what they want to do. They do exactly what they want to do. They'll do what the hell they want to do, and they do it to your phone. If you got a phone with T-Mobile, Verizon, any of them, they gonna tap your phone, do what they want to do.
Indigo Blue 57 says, do you have any readings open this weekend?
Indigo Blue, you gotta book ahead of time because I get booked up every day. I'm 1 day behind now.
Yeah, so when y'all do book, y'all go to our website, y'all book y'all reading. Just make sure y'all call or text her so she could set y'all up an appointment to get y'all reading. They say all the Walgreens are closing, really. Walgreens closing too.
Oh, wow. If you got a phone, you go to settings and privacy and health, and you will see it on the top. Okay, Erica, I'll do that. Here in Broward County, they're doing 50% in class and 50% at home for school. Oh, really? Okay. Well, the ancient ones reveal themselves to our people. Rita Black, they just might. But the thing about it, they look like us, so how would you know? You asking, will they let you know? It was a reading I was doing the other day, and a young lady told me she's dating this guy, I don't say names, but in prison, and they were talking, and she said she sat there and watched him, and his eyes turned into reptiles' eyes, like a snake.
Reptilian. Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he looked like a reptile. So she said, what is that?
A lot of times you got to pay attention to the people and the energy they carry. Because sometimes, a lot of times, people have spirits in them.
That's right.
And you can look, if a lot of times when you see somebody with a demon, you can see it in their eyes.
Yep.
And if you're really highly spiritual, like if you're really like about doing the right thing and being righteous and just highly spiritual and helping people and doing things in proper order and doing the things you're supposed to do, a lot of times these people can't even look at you if they have a spirit on them. They can't look you dead in your eyes. They'll look away.
Gerald Pegwell says he thinks Walmart's going to self-check out anyway. But have you all noticed the shelves getting emptier?
Especially at Walmart.
At Walmart, y'all not noticing the shelves getting emptier? All right, any more questions over there? What happened?
No, we don't have none. I'm sharing.
Any questions, y'all? You know we come out here for y'all. Any more questions over there? Oh, hold on. I guess that's them letting you know your phone is on. I've been stocking my extra freezer. That's a good thing. Do stock up, and not because something major, but because the weather. I also see that they may close down one more time. This time they're going to close everything down. So y'all need to make sure you have extra stuff. You ain't even going to be able to go to the grocery store. So you better have 2 weeks worth of food. That's what I see.
If you got kids, you might want to buy
Cans of
rice, beans, canned products and stuff like that.
Yeah. To call you and see if I can talk to my grandmother. I've been noticing the shelves getting empty. See, Majestic Rossi? Well, Erica Neal, that's why you buy stuff that are canned goods. And let me hold on. Let me tell y'all something. Let me explain something to y'all. You see, in Africa, we could cook outside. So if your lights go out, you can cook outside. Dig a hole in the ground, put some wood down in that bitch, get a pot, make a fire, get a pot, and you could cook food outside. And you could grill. I remember I told y'all this story. If I didn't, one time my lights went out because we had bad weather. It was out for 2 days. They was taking forever to come turn the light. See, I kept charcoal with summertime. I cooked some rice on the grill. I cooked some fish. I put them in a foil. Season them real good. Put them on the grill. You could cook on the grill. You could put a pot of rice on the grill. You got to put a lot of charcoal in there to make it hot. But you could cook on the grill. And if you don't have a grill, do it the way we do it in Africa. Put some goddamn wood. Get some pieces of wood. Dig a hole in the ground. Make that fire. Cook your food right there. Make a couple of them. And you cook outside. See, this is why we got too goddamn spoiled. Y'all better learn how to live off of the land if you have to, okay? And go to bed when sun goes down and wake up when sun comes up, okay?
Indigo Blue 57 says, I met my daughter's new boyfriend and he felt uneasy. Now she moved in with him and won't let me see my grandkids.
Ooh. She moved in with the boyfriend and won't let you see your grandkids. What is going on between you and your daughter? Huh. Yeah, you can hear it, right?
Yeah.
What's going on between you and your daughter? Chris showed me that. I think what it is, Indigo Blue, your daughter's a lot like you, okay? She's a lot like you. And your daughter, she's a little stubborn too. I see stubbornness with your daughter, okay? I think you and your daughter really need to talk. This is not a good time for you all to not be talking. Not in this energy right now. We don't know what the hell the next day holds because there's so much going on. You hear what I'm saying? We don't know. Thank you. I need to buy Erica Neal, buy a grill. But if push comes to shove, y'all know what to do. If there's one thing black people know how to do, and no offense to white people, I'm just saying, you know how to goddamn survive when them lights go out? You know how to survive when that water goes off? I guess white people, y'all know how to do it too. You know, but it is what it is.
They know how to do it.
Exactly. So
They be
saying
showing
that,
all those survival videos and shit. How to.
yeah, they know how to survive off the land. But black people, y'all know what to do. Soon as something go wrong, y'all going to the running to the whatchamacallit. Running to do whatever you gotta do. Get them lights on, get them candles lit, get that water egg, go to the, you know what I mean? All right, 2 bricks and a grill on top, and put wood under to burn. That's what I'm talking about, Maria Abrams. You know what I'm talking about. That's right.
Chief Shango got a question for you.
All right. Hey, Boss Life. Hey, my little brother. What's going on, my little
Boss
brother?
Life, what's going on?
Katie Ad. Hey, Katie. Hey, Katie. How you doing, Katie? My little sister. All right. Go ahead, Chief Shango. What's your question?
He said, "Will I be successful making money with this credit service called financial education services?"
Chief Shango. Yes, you will. Yes, I see that it's going to work very good for you. I really do. Candy Rain, yep, you sure can. Hey, y'all. Hey, Mika, how you doing? Y'all hold on real quick. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. Y'all hold on. Because I've been holding my key for a long time. It is what it is, goddamn.
I have Ra, little brother says, what about predictions on celebrities in July? And what's up with the Series D? Series D Part 2, it's already out. It's on the website. If you go on the website, you can get your, what's the Series D called? The Series D2? Series X. It's Series X. And Series X. Which one is for the respiratory? Is it Series X? Series XX? So we got Series X and Series XX. Series X is for the respiratory, and Series XX is the Series D Part 2. So okay, Nisha Danny says, what's you guys' thoughts on starting to prep to move for Africa? I think moving to Africa is a good thing to do, but if you're gonna move to Africa, you want to move to Africa. You don't want to move there looking for a job. You want to be able to do something for yourself once you get there. You want to be able to take care of yourself once you get there. You know, it's funny because I was watching this guy yesterday on YouTube, and he was doing an interview with a guy, and he said when he came back from the States, he said in America you got to pay rent every month. He said when you come home to Africa, what you pay for rent there, that'll pay your rent for 5 years. You could pay your rent up to 5 years with what you pay here for rent. So I thought that was interesting. So and then a lot of times you go out there and you get land out there, you don't have to pay taxes on it. So it's a lot of benefits for being for going back to the motherland. And Africa wants you back. African countries are encouraging black people to come back home.
How do you feel anyone have? Okay, so what was the question about entertainers and sex?
He said, "Did you do any? Are you gonna do any readings on the celebrities in July?"
We could do that. But what y'all want to know? Because the celebrities are no longer celebrities. Let's not get it confused. Celebrities have been brought all the way back down here with us, y'all. These celebrities right now are being forced to find jobs, real jobs, like everybody else. They're not getting work because the Hollywood is cracking in half. Okay, so all of that entertainment and you this big celebrity and you this big star is out the door. All of them are being treated like regular citizens now. Okay, regular citizens like they should have been acting in the first goddamn.
A lot of studios are. I ain't gonna say a lot, but it's a few studios that aren't even open because of this COVID thing. With the exception of, I think, Tyler Perry, because what they're doing is, if you go into work, you can't leave. Once you say you got to get tested, and if you don't have COVID, you can't stay. I mean, you can't leave. You got to stay there until you finish doing your shooting everything. Then you can leave.
Zipporah, hey. Nicole, hey. Des Reese, hey. All right, Angela Payne says, FYI, brand new water park resort just opened called Margaritaville in Conroe, Texas.
Oh,
Last
okay.
Friday. You heard of it, Brother Dinkler?
Nah, I didn't hear of it, but shit, we ain't finna. If we go to Houston, we ain't driving way to Conroe.
That's far.
Not really. It's actually it's not that far from. It's not that far from where my brother lives.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you jump straight on the freeway, it's not far at all.
Okay, all right. I want to have a baby with my boyfriend. Will this be possible? Rita Black. She said, I want to have a baby. Rita Black, what's going on with your womb? You know, people don't understand babies are blessings, right? And not only that, babies come when it's supposed to come. A baby chooses to come through your womb. Sometimes they won't come for many different reasons. Sometimes he's not the one that's supposed to, the baby's supposed to come through. He may not be the one. Or if he is the one, it may not be time. Maybe you're not financially stable. There's many different reasons why a baby won't come through your womb. Okay?
Sometimes the ancestors can block it too because
Right.
they know that it won't be a good. It's not. You're not supposed to have
That's
a
what I
baby
just
with that
said. Yeah,
person.
you ain't supposed to be that one. So, but right now, I'm not seeing any baby come through. Not yet. There's too much going on physically, spiritually, cosmically, all of that. There's no baby coming through. That's not to say babies are still not being born, because they are, but I'm not just seeing one come through just yet. If anything, I do see maybe by the end of this year, it's a possibility that you may get pregnant, okay?
See, Thomas says, is this a good time to move into this
No,
month?
no,
No.
no. Stay put. I'm telling y'all, the second week of July is getting ready to get brutal with the weather, okay? With the weather, it's getting ready to get brutal. Don't say I didn't tell y'all something.
Jana Altrade says, I do tarot readings as a hobby. Do you see me growing a business?
You definitely could grow a business because that's what we do. I don't do tarots. I read from seeing, but I mean that's how we make our money. That's one of the ways how we make our money to pay our bills. Let's not get it confused. So I do a lot of readings. Like I said, I'm backlogged right now. A day backlog.
Nisha Danny says, speaking of celebs, is adrenochrome real?
Spirit just showed me a big yes. Next.
She erased it. Yeah, it's real. She erased
Hey,
it.
my brother, how are you?
Hotel Patai, what's going on?
Okay. My son wants to meet his dad in Texas. Is it good? Nicole, I'm all for a child being with their dad. If your son wants to meet his dad, let him meet his father because he should know his father. And his father should know him. You know, sisters, we got to stop that. This is my child. This ain't any of your child. God damn it, it's his child too. Because if he didn't lay down with you, you wouldn't have had it. If he didn't inject his sperm in you. So at the end of the day, it's both of y'all children. Y'all give them men equal rights to see their kids. Stop taking the kids. Unless he abused your child or molested your child, it's a different story. If he ain't do none of that, let that man see his children. Don't keep them away. And what you don't know is that at the end of the day, it's a break for your ass. You understand? That you get to get free. You know. But let me tell y'all something. When my children were little, they all grown now. When they was little, they would go with their daddy every summer and every holiday, one of the holidays, and we would meet halfway, all the way from New York to North Carolina. We meet at my daddy's house, right? Let me tell y'all something. It was my break. I was free. I got to do what I want to do what I want to do, and everything else. I enjoyed that time by myself, okay? Because they was with their dad. So, let him see his father. Would I be successful in launching a customized robe line? Mika Jordan, yeah, you need to come up with something better. I see that it'll be okay, but not like you want it to be, okay? unless you got some superhero flying robe or some shit like that.
It's gotta stand out. Yeah,
You know what I mean? I probably just gave you an idea. If you can make it like it's a robe where it do all kind of shit, you gonna sell. It's gonna sell, okay? But for the most part, I think you should come up with something, or either add to that, make it more strategic. You understand? But I think you should come up with something that, right now, humanity, especially here in America, they're worried about finances. They're worried about the next move. They're worried about their health. There's two things that Americans are worried about right now: health and finances. So, what can you do to what's the word I'm trying to use, Brother Adinkra? What I want you to kind of eat off of that energy. I don't like to use that word. I hate to use that word. Do you want to eat? I don't like that. But I'm just saying, to kind of feed off of that energy, which will be beneficial when you're doing something righteous, but also something to help, okay? Like, for instance, I created the health kit, right? All natural stuff. Mm-hmm. The health kit. So right now, people worried about health. That's something that people will be interested in because they're like, shoot, I want to get COVID. I got respiratory. You know what I mean? So people are worried about stuff like that. They're worried about work. So come up with something more strategic, okay?
And you gotta remember, family, a lot of people are at home coming up with their own businesses now because they finally getting a chance to work on it. So don't be a carbon copy. Do something new that somebody hasn't. Try to think of something somebody hasn't thought of, or something that's in the field where everybody's eating. You know what I mean? Where you can make money off of.
That's right. Talib, I don't really like to go into that because now you're gonna make me work, and I don't feel like working, Talib. You got a question? You ask the question. Ask the question, Talib. I don't feel like having that. I sit here and tap in. And what does the spirit have for Talib? Okay. I will tell you this. You need to get out of California. I'll tell you that much, okay? I got to call my sisters and my brothers because they need to get out of California, too.
Nisha Danny says, I'm a film student going into my senior year. Will I be able to jump into my career in the midst of everything?
Let me tell you something. It don't stop. You keep moving. You see what I'm saying? You got to keep moving. You can't let all of this stuff worry you and think it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I mean, people are still in the house watching TV, so they still got to keep new stuff coming. Mm-hmm. So I think that, the most important thing is keep moving forward. Don't let it stop you. You might be hindered in some type of ways. But, for the most part right now, people are in the house watching Netflix. I ain't never watched so much TV in my life since we had this damn COVID because I wasn't a TV person. You know what I mean? So now I'm watching everything. Every movie I can watch, I'm watching on Netflix, on Prime Video, on Hulu, and this and that. You know what I mean? So we're saying that, family, don't let it stop you. You can still move and still keep moving and do your own thing.
We've been on an hour, over an hour.
Oh, good, because I was wondering. All right, y'all. But for the most part, keep moving. And, a lot of people doing their own thing, including us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got a drone the other day, y'all.
And to piggyback off of what my wife is saying, since you went to college for that, you probably can just start doing your own thing with get your own cameras and everything and set up stuff yourself and start come up with a YouTube channel or do something like that or anything. Like you got the skills, you can do you can actually put out what you learned to use for yourself in your own business. Even if you want to make a video company, a company doing commercials with somebody, anything.
That's right. That's right. All right. Shanae says, do you see me being successful in Reiki healing? Shanae, yes, that's something that people's going to need much more. And I'm going to tell you like this. You go outside and get some dirt, hold it in your hands. Go to your ancestors. Go to the earth spirits and ask them to infuse your hands with the extra power that you need to be able to heal people. Because right now, a lot of people are going to need that Reiki healing, okay? Mm-hmm. Especially with the health issues going on. So I do see success for you. Okay, last one. Okay, go ahead.
Sonia Brooks says, will the housing market crash again?
Sonia Brooks, the housing market is going to crash again. See, let me tell y'all this real quick.
But this is, go ahead.
They being real greedy.
Yep.
They being real goddamn greedy, y'all. I'm looking at, nice condos downtown Atlanta. You come on. What? $1,500 for a 600 square foot goddamn. Y'all must think y'all lost your minds. So at the end of the day, because they're being greedy and being money hungry, it's going to crash worse than it ever crashed before. It's going to crash worse than it. And let me tell you something. They're going to have to come back down to reality and make it affordable for people to rent or to buy. They're getting damn greedy. They're too greedy for shit. It makes me mad because I hate greedy people. I don't like greediness. Be reasonable. If I had millions of dollars, I wouldn't even spend. People go out, oh, I got $1 million. I'll spend $1 million on a shirt. You must have lost your goddamn mind. I don't give a goddamn. I ain't spending $1 million on a shirt. Stuff like that. They're just greedy. When there's enough to share with everybody.
They shouldn't even make a shirt that costs that much money.
All right. Okay. What does spirit hold for my partner and our relationship in business and me remigrating back to Guyana? All right. Oh, you got 3 questions in one. You got to book a personal reader, Maria Angel. Come on now. You trying to get a whole reading out of a free session. Don't do that. Don't be greedy now. Come on. I can answer one question for you. What does spirit hold for you and your partner and business and okay, which one you want answered? And then after that, you're behind me to book a reading. Come on now, sister. Come on now. That's not fair. Which one you want to answer? Which one? What holds for you and your partner? Because I need his first name. Or do you want to know, well, if going back to Guyana is going to work for you, which one you want? Or you said about business. Which one? Tell me before we get off of here. Where my massage business? Talib. Yeah, but you need to infuse Reiki in your massage. All right, y'all. Come on. I'm waiting for you, Maria. All over America, gentrification is displacing black Aborigines. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, they think they're doing something, but they're really not. Right now, ancestors are not playing with them. They're being forced to do what's righteous by black Aborigines. So let them do what the hell they want to do. Because at the end of the day, they still going to need us. It don't matter.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button, family. Hit that like button.
What did Nikki just say about healing? Pinky Lee, about healing what? What you talking about?
I think that's one of her questions, wasn't it?
All right, thank you, my sister Maria. Okay, now we talking. Emmanuel. What does it hold for you in Emmanuel's relationship? Hey, has he cheated on you before? Where's he from? Is he from Guyana too or another West Indian country? I don't know. He's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy, but I don't know. It might be you, Maria. It might be you. He might be the good one, and you might be a little bit overwhelming for him. I see that you may be a little bit on the aggressive side, but I see y'all gonna be okay. Y'all will be fine. Okay.
You heard of Rashard Brooks?
No.
Who is Rashard Brooks? She says, Jana Altrey says, is Rashard Brooks case a hoax?
Who's Rashard Brooks? I don't know who that is. All right.
If it's somebody got shot, you gotta forgive us because everybody, it's like 5 black people get shot every week, so we don't know.
Exactly. Hey, Courtney Deanna, long time no see. How you been? I know all is well. Okay. We got Mashiha, Rashu, Gichi, Yamasi. All right.
Oh, the guy who got shot at Wendy's.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you, when I seen that video, the guy who they said shot looked like he was painted in blackface. I swear it looked like he was painted in blackface, looked like a white black man. So I see that it was a hoax. I see spiritually it was a hoax. Okay, Maria Guyana, y'all will be fine, but don't be so on him, okay?
A lot of times too, I notice when you looking at when they're staging something and this person is using like a fake mask and it looks like a black person. All you gotta do is look at the mouth, and sometimes you could catch it in the eyes too. You could see if it's really a person or not, because a lot of stuff is staged, like she said.
Okay, Zipporah, will I have my own show? Will you have your own what, Zipporah? You're welcome, Maria. All right, family, we're about to get off of here. Zipporah, we gotta go. You came in late. We've been over an hour. I still got work to do. I was in tonight designing labels and doing cards, and Brother Dink was putting together tables. So we kind of on the tired side, but we had to come on and do this prediction. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Spiritual Vault. And you know what? Today is what, Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't even keep it over today. Today's
I think
Wednesday,
it's
right?
Wednesday.
All right. So today's Wednesday. So we're saying that, family, we're about to skedaddle off of here. Let me find some music. Hold on, y'all. Zipporah, you want to find your own home? You ain't been looking yet? You will find it by the time between September and December.
Pinky Lee, she doesn't remember what she said about healing because she was talking for a minute. I don't know. Miss Erica says, should I focus on doing spiritual work or healing? Not sure which direction to go.
It's all in the same. It's all one and the same, Miss Erica. Healing, spiritual work, all of that. We do it all. Healing. We do healing rituals. We do court case rituals, love rituals. I mean, you name it, we do it. Healing in a sense where we're creating stuff, products, herbs to heal. So, you know, the ancestors have truly blessed us to have many, many gifts to do this for the community, for our people
That's
in the community, okay? So we're saying that, you know, we need more indigenous healers in the communities to do what we do. Because, I mean, it's going to be there's going to be a time when, like, right now, some of people are afraid to go to the doctors. You know what I mean? And they'd rather take natural herbs, you know? And
especially old people, they really
right,
afraid.
they're really afraid. So we're saying that you're going to need your healers to come to and say, okay, I can give you a little bit of herb here and there and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we need them all over, y'all.
Nisha Danny says, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate all of y'all that come on time after time and post your comments in the chat and talk to us and keep the show interesting. We appreciate everybody that's watching us now on YouTube and Facebook.
And again, I want to thank Nepis Erin for the donation she gave earlier. And to answer her question, I'm going to say it's not a good time to come to Georgia. And I believe they may be closing everything down here too, like they're closing in other states. I think it was Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. A lot of states are closing the doors.
I think they want to even try to close back down Florida too, but
no, Florida is closed. They're not letting people come in. Yeah, they close it down. So you know, they're right now. It's a good time to stay where you're at.
Only states that aren't closing down are the ones that open this in June, mid-June or late June.
Like New York.
Yeah, so New York, they made sure that all the cases died down before they opened back up.
So yeah, I would kind of like stay put for a minute, Nepis. Don't go anywhere just yet, okay? But family, on that note, we'd like to say thank you again for coming on to the Spiritual Vault. And today is Wednesday again. I forgot. See, y'all know I'm tired. Today's Wednesday, so Friday we'll come on Friday night. Friday night, we're gonna try to get 2 good days to fill the rest, and then we'll come on Friday night. We love y'all, family. Y'all have a good night, and thank you again for tuning into the Spiritual Vault. I am Wunam, aka Nicky Love,
and I'm Brother Adinkra. Peace and blessings, family.
All right.